I'd like to buy a gas mask.
Yeah, I mean, what's the availability of it?
Uh,
Selling my hunting rifle. Doing a barter.
Okay, he'll take 25% of the original cost.
it's average.
Average. Okay, so average where you guys are is ordinary, which means it is plus 10. Yeah, plus 10.
Nice.
Yep, so you find the gas masks. They have a lot of them, so you could. I mean, if anyone wanted to buy a gas mask, you could buy, one each. It's up to you guys.
How much are they, Chris?
25.
I will buy one for everyone.
I think they need filters, don't they? Like plugs that you put on the bottom of them to work.
Put filtration plugs, I think, then might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they last like 8 hours each or something. Or like.
Do I need to roll for them as well?
I think they're automatic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They are common and they cost 15 each.
Yeah, so they're automatic.
I spent 300 for Guild.
Does one gas mask come with one filtration plug, or?
It comes with one automatically, but to get more, you need to buy them. So.
Alright.
Eventually, like the poison or whatever, poisons the filtration plug, and you need to replace it. If you know what I mean.
Now I have a question here.
Yep.
In case of the gas mask thing, does the helmet I have right now do something?
Do you have a power armor helmet?
Yes, I do.
Then they automatically have filtration, if I remember correctly. I think so, anyway. Let me just check that. Actually, could you check that yourself? Because Space Marines do, but I'm not so sure about Sororitas power armor.
Oh, I have to find it.
Seems very likely, but you just need to check.
Rerolling.
Because I have seen... Yeah, go ahead. I have seen
Yes,
pictures of Sororitas wearing gas masks, so...
Clamp. Suck.
Nope, don't find it.
I was going to buy a Glomai. Gives me the paranoia thing.
Yeah, it comes with a rebreather and comlink.
Yep, then it does, yeah.
And now I need to buy bolt ammo.
Oh, it feels so good not having to do that anymore.
What, by ammo?
Yeah.
What happens if we go to a bound world where there is no
So long as you can get ammo normally, you can get it, but where there's no like presence, you can't get it. So
yeah. Basically, as long as there's an allied armory nearby, I can just requisition it.
Yeah.
Free. But a maximum of 2 clips.
We can get free bolt ammo?
No, only me.
Only him because he's a Sororitas. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After we built the character, and this one is more flushed out.
Should I be on full HP, by the way?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
Ammo is rare, so it's -10, right?
Here, rare is... Yeah, correct.
Is there any items that would be able to stop us being flashbanged or anything like that?
There are flare compensation things you can get at.
For example, I have an item for that.
You guys got tired of being flashbanged, I guess.
A good craftsmanship photovisor makes you immune to that.
Come on, Ficus, you're way behind on the bionic implants. You should have like half your body replaced by now.
What should I be getting? Sorry, I wasn't looking where it was posted.
I was more kidding, but like generally, like tech priests just start immediately like replacing as much of their body with like cybernetics as they can. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I will be. I'm just looking into other things at the moment. I will.
Yeah, something that's really good that you guys should look into is bionic locomotion. Gives you like sprint and shit. That's really good. Basically, like replaces
Nice.
your legs and stuff. So
What was the thing you said, George?
Good craftsmanship photovisor costs 300. It's rare.
rare would be a -10 test. Find it, yeah.
Could you try rolling that for me?
I will. Let me just update my ammo thing.
Holy hell, you're nearly broke.
Yep, but I have a bolt sniper. Yep, I find it.
Brah!
If only Zarkov could buy eyes. Actually, technically, you could buy bionic eyes, Zarkov. Or are you just gonna wait till you can regrow them?
I don't think he's here right now.
Oh, okay.
He muted himself at least.
Which would bionic eyes be for him? That's actually an interesting question.
But is there even any saggers that have anything bionic?
Oh yeah, there's loads. Like, bionics don't strip away anything in this game from psychic powers.
Basically, they've used the Force so much it started to degenerate them. They're just like Darth Vader, so...
Well, like, Space Marine Librarians can have like tons of bionics and still perfectly blow people up with psychic powers. So.
I mean, he's basically the Emperor now, so... I mean, he uses Force Lightning. Gonna start melting soon.
Yeah, I mean, you could be getting optical mechadendroids, utility mechadendroids, Medicaid mechadendroids, manipulator mechadendroids, ballistic mechadendroids. Like, these are all things you could get, like, for yourself, Phil.
The Medicaid ones, how much were they?
They're 500.
Oh, I'm like a little bit away. I'm 493. If someone wants to give me 7 for own gelt, I'll totally get those.
Doesn't that require an operation though?
Yeah, so, I mean, you guys are going immediately, so, yeah, you'll need...
this now.
Next mission!
You need some downtime, yeah. I think you also need training to be able to use them. Let me just check.
I think it's part of one of the later deck brief trees.
Yeah, maybe. Let me just check real quick.
Not the gold book. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, there's you need to be at least rank 3, and then you can get Mechadendroid use Medicaid.
Oh, cool.
Then you can buy and use a Medicaid Mechadendroid. So what rank are you, Phil?
3, I believe.
Actually, what rank are you all? That's an interesting question.
5.
Are you 5? I think the others are 4,
Yeah.
aren't they?
No, we're 5.
Oh, you're all
With
5.
everything,
Okay.
we just reached 5.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
But
you could pick up the Medicaid Mechadendroid, Phil.
It looks like
You
I,
wanted
in
to,
fact,
like next
looks
time.
like I, in fact, actually have the cash as well. But if we need time,
Yeah, you'd
Then.
need time. So. You could also get a utility Mechadendroid. What else could you get?
Where did you see the Megadrundard use?
It
Medicaid?
starts. No, it's under their
Oh,
talents.
yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, he can get Megadrundard use utility and Medicaid at
Yeah.
rank 3.
You can also get. I don't think you can get anything else. Let me just check. No, I think that's what you can get for now. You can get a utility Mechadendroid and the Medicaid Mechadendroid.
He
Oh
can
no,
also
you can get a
get,
gun Mechadendroid. A gun Mechadendroid. Yeah, you can get that as well.
He can get wait, You can also get the manipulator and optical.
Yeah. Get a lot, and a lot of them are very useful.
But they're all, at the moment, they're all pretty much like, I need time to have them.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you also need to spend experience to be able to use them as well. So, they're about 200 experience each. So, okay.
So I happen to have 200.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the gun mechadendroid allows you to be able to make another attack for free. Let me just check it.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, ballistic mechadendroid. This solid shoulder-mounted mechadendroid is designed for self-defense. This 2-meter limb is mounted with a sleek-looking las pistol of Adeptus Mechanicus design. This weapon counts as a las pistol with the compact upgrade. As a reaction, the Techmace may use this mechadendroid as if it were his offhand, but suffer no penalties to hit. Note that this weapon has no optical targeting facilities built in. You must have the appropriate mechadendroid used to operate this implant. So basically, it gives you like you can spend your reaction to shoot an extra gun kind of thing if you know.
Oh,
what I mean.
nice.
And it can stretch 2 meters, so you can shoot it around a wall without having to like go around the wall.
Oh shit! Right, I'm totally getting that next time.
But I don't. It doesn't have any visibility. I think
Yeah, it doesn't have any visibility, but
that's where the optical one comes in.
yeah, that's why you need the optical one to aim that. Basically, you stretch your optical tentacle around so that your gun tentacle can see. That's basically how it works.
Tentacle
enough hentai
monster.
to know where this is going.
Oh, have you seen like high level tech priests? They're basically like tentacle monsters, but like they're like Doctor Octopus or whatever from Spider-Man. I can't even remember his name.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
believe there's like one in the lore that like literally walks on tentacles as well. Like doesn't
Yeah.
even have feet.
Yeah, I mean like some of them literally replace their lower bodies with like crab legs and shit. Some replace their lower bodies with half tracks and walk around like tanks.
Tech priest, man.
Yeah. Some replace their lower bodies with grav things, so they hover everywhere.
Giant then, basically.
Yeah. Skimmers, as they call them. In the, yeah. Alright, anyone else want to buy anything else? Or are you guys good to go?
I mean, if someone wants to buy me a heavy stubber, I can use it. But, I don't know, do you need to mount that?
You want to buy a what, sorry?
A heavy stubber?
Ooh.
Do you need to mount that, or can I, like, hold it?
You need to... that's a good point. I think you need to brace heavy weapons before you can fire them. Let me just look it up real quick.
Basically, you want to get an attachment for me, right? I'll just bend over occasionally.
Yeah. It's on your back, and I just shoot from your back.
But it looks like you can hold a heavy stubber from I can see, but you might need to brace it, yeah.
Yeah, you can hold it, but you need to brace it. So
Oh.
you need to spend a turn to brace it, and then you can fire it.
What if you had recoil gloves?
Yeah, then you can do it as a half action or a free, I think. Let me just check.
Ooh.
Yeah, these gloves have interlocking plates connected with memory wire. When the user grips a weapon, it locks together into a rigid strut around the hand and wrist, thus preventing wrist or arm damage when the weapon discharges. A character using a recoil glove can fire a basic weapon with one hand without the normal -20 penalty. In addition, pistol weapons that require two hands can be used with one hand without penalty. I don't think it does anything for heavy weapons. But it might have been redesigned in Tools of the Trade and shit, so look it up in there because they kind of update them, if you know what I mean. Well, either Macarian, well, probably Tools of the Trade. More
Yeah, they're in Tools of the Trade and we didn't know. It isn't, no, the same from what I see.
Okay, so yeah, you need to brace heavy weapons, I think.
I know Sororus has power armor, you don't need to brace them, but you can't get that, so yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
power armor auto braces heavy weapons, but you don't have them, so.
Still mirrors lady armor.
Is there some kind of harness though that you could get? That
It's possible. I mean, there's like so many things, so.
By the way, Warren, can you have a quick look at my damage macro for the tearing in the Angelus weapon?
In your sheet?
Yeah, I placed 3d10 d1. I think that's correct, right? It picks the two highest.
That will drop one. Let me just roll it quick. 6 and 8. Yeah, it dropped the lowest, I think. Yeah, it did. Yep, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, anything else? Or, well, I'll continue the story, and if anyone else wants to buy anything in between, we can just presume you bought it before you left, okay?
Okay.
Just to speed things up a bit. Alright, so, you guys, once again, descend on the lighter and drop down into the spaceport in the middle of Verthand, city you have come to know quite well. You still haven't totally resolved the mission for Queen Sarah yet. You need to find out what happened to House Obrook, so the only way you could do that is by either capturing Dark or killing him and find out whatever information is on his person or inside his little cultist hole, and then you could report to her about what happened. If you want to inform her that he fell to chaos, you could just simply say the entire house died out or something without like giving away sensitive information. It's up to you. Eventually, you get there after a few hours of travel. You guys meet up with a escort of stormtroopers who take you there in a number of open-topped jeeps. Basically, I forget the name of the pattern of them, but they're commonly used by the Imperial Guard for transport, and they take you to the bathhouse area, where along the way they inform you that two squads of inquisitorial stormtroopers under a lieutenant have already breached into the place and fought a rather pitched battle with a large number of cultists, but have secured the beginning of the lower floor, and they're basically that's where they are right now. They broke in a couple of minutes ago and they're waiting for you to proceed, basically. They received orders from the Inquisition to wait for your arrival. So you guys descend down the familiar steps that you normally went down not too long ago, yesterday, and end up here. You guys can see that? Yep.
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 Okay, so as soon as you come down, the stormtroopers above sort of secure the area. As soon as you get down, there seems to be a lieutenant of the stormtroopers in front of you. They're all wearing typical gear, and they're all armed with some sophisticated sort of a lighter version of hell guns and various other things. It seems when you go in here, there's been a large amount of weapon fire. The statue has been destroyed in a great many ways, and there are like several dozen dead cultists all around the place, and only two somewhat injured stormtroopers, so it seems like they've made fairly good progress. So the lieutenant comes up to who he presumes is the leader, which is you, Victus, salutes you and says, "Sir, we've secured the forward main position here in the hall, but we waited for your arrival to give us further orders. Shall we continue breaching, or what are your orders, basically?"
Yeah, we should continue breaching, but I don't know if I want to split the team to do like a divide and conquer thing or all at once, because we have 3 ways, right?
Yep. You can look at the entire map. There's like 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right, and then there's the 2 doors into the main hall where you guys witnessed the strange meeting from before, where you saw the Chaos Space Marine for the first time.
Is there a way to barricade the doors, so the left and right doors, so they cannot be opened? I asked the lieutenant.
He shakes his head and says, "No, they seem to open inward. There's no way we could block them. And they seem to have some sophisticated opening mechanism. We could perhaps attempt to seal the doors, but it could take some time. And we already heard the cultists, or the traitors, on the other side of the main doors into the hall ahead. They seem to be erecting some sort of barricade to defend themselves."
Maybe we should try searching the the other doors, see if we can find a way around the barricade and take them by surprise.
He nods and says, "That seems tactically sound, sir." So he just sort of looks to you for whatever guidance. If anyone else wants to chime in, give some suggestions.
I
Feel
turn
free.
back and ask any suggestions.
I'll be rolling tactical small unit tactics.
I say, if there's any wounded, if you want me, I will attempt to heal them.
He just sort of looks to you slowly and then turns to Victus for like your permission to let the Psyker try and heal these two injured dudes over here.
I say,
Buka's wall off by now.
I warn that it's at his own risk.
There's already a Medicaid guy healing them, but yeah, you could help.
Yeah, I'll go cast healer on one of them. Both, actually. Healer on the bottom guy first, I guess.
Okay.
And here comes the 9.
Yep, there was a 9, so he gains 1d5.
Demon host, yay.
He gains 4 HP back.
For the bottom guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rolled a 7, so fuck all.
What happens on a 7? It's interesting.
Hopefully nothing too bad.
Where's this thing again? Which page?
Like 162.
7 is ethereal stench. The air around the Psyker fills with a faint smell, which can either be pleasant or noxious.
You farted.
Alright.
It's noxious.
I then looked at Victus to see if he wants me to attempt to heal the other one.
I know.
Right.
You can heal the other one.
The guy at the bottom sort of groaned in agony as his flesh like knit itself back together unnaturally.
The other guy gets 3.
Okay, guy does the same. Still a bit injured, but yeah, the Medicaid sort of looks to you and then sort of, thanks you, I guess, and then continues on. Okay, so the lieutenant just follows after you, Victus. Oh, and rolling your small squad, your Tactica Imperialis. Yeah, the basic tactics here would be like to try and gain flanking positions on the main enemy body, if you know what I mean. So it's possible fighting through the corridors to the left and right might be the best way to go about it, but they could be trapped, you never know, so it's up to you guys. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead cultists around.
Does the lieutenant have a microbead?
They all have microbeads, yeah.
Okay, I add him to the Skype group, and
now I'm imagining there's some fucking group of tech priests who like worship Skype, and that's like the basic communication structure for like the entire Imperium is actually Skype.
That's why it's so shitty, man.
And I I say for them to hold this position while we try to breach, and if we need assistance, we will communicate.
Okay, so he orders his man to take up a holding pattern, and goes back over here to talk to this sergeant.
And I ask these storm guys to take cover behind the.
Those guys
team.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so they do that.
Is that guy a flamer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, it's in range.
Okay, so you guys open the door there. Do you want to check if it's trapped or anything? That would be scrutiny.
I'll do that as well. Scrutiny. Clamp.
Uh-oh.
Looks clear.
Okay. After everyone checks the door, I say it's evident that it has no trap.
This is the most marvelous door you've ever seen.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm bumping it up just because they want the blind man to get a success.
Okay.
There you go.
You reach out with the warp and examine the door, and you can find no trace of any strange energies or anything like that.
Void bone, Pippin.
Oh shit, yeah. I go. Roll 1d10.
Close though.
That's a go.
Alright, so you guys open the door? Or what do you want to do?
Yep, I open the door.
Okay, door flies open, and there's a corridor in front of you.
Are these actual like indentations in the wall, or?
There are doors.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming these are quarters, I guess.
I ask for like two, for two of us, like for each door, and open at the same time. Oh, that's right.
There's 7 of you.
Yeah. Boone can go with Flo, and then
I can pretty much
me and Mira will open each door.
Why don't we get some stormtroopers to help? They've got a flamer. It could be quite useful.
Okay. I Skype call the flamer.
Okay.
Guy.
The holy fucking Skype ringtone goes off. And he answers and he says, yes, Acolyte.
I request two flamers.
Alright, so you hear some shouting from the other room, and this guy here, and this guy here come in, and they sort of come to you and they salute and say, where do you need us?
Flamer 1 stay at my position, and Flamer 2 assist the sororitas.
Okay, so this guy goes there, and this guy goes over there. And they get ready, aim their flamers, and ignite the flame at the top, and get ready to burn anything that comes through the door.
Okay, I count to 3, and at 3 we open the doors.
Okay, there you go.
I find a spider, and I say, burn it all. Joking. Don't want to sound a scared guy.
So I didn't know Flo was leading this pie. No offense, Flo.
Flo says nothing in disgust.
Yep.
So where to next, guys?
I would say open the doors sporadically going upwards. Like, open the bottom one now since there's a flamer and 2 people there.
Okay,
alright,
the bottom
same
one.
tactic. Same tactic. Flamer 1 with me, Flamer 2 with Mira. I think the team should divide between me and...
We also have 2 doors up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like.
I didn't see that
open
one.
the bottom one now, and then move up to the next one, clear that, and move up to the next one where there's still someone people in the hallway.
I didn't see the bottom one. So, yeah, we do that. We open the bottom one with a flamer.
Okay, so every room you go into seems to have sort of, are just quarters. They have, a chest or 2 or so beds maybe, and they seem to just be, quarters for the sort of the more militant cultists you encountered before. There's iconography to chaos in almost every room, or at least strange glyphs and things like that.
What do a sonishance of the area? Like, can I pick up anything?
Yeah, you can do a sonishance. It's up to you.
I'm no longer fatigued. Yep, +10. Anything?
You sense an immense buildup of warp energy coming from the central room where the cult was practicing its thing before.
This one.
Yeah.
It's not coming up from there as well, so that one's clear.
Yeah, it's coming from where you are now. It's coming from straight that way.
Alright, I say there's an immense build-up of psychic energy in that direction, yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone has the Heteroscope or the Psi who has the psi thing? The psi detector.
Ficus.
That is I.
Yeah. So when you point it in that direction, it's basically like what are those things?
Radar, beepy things.
No, Geiger counter or whatever.
Geiger
Okay.
Geiger counter. Yeah, it's like one of them. Basically, when you point it in that direction, it just starts beeping like crazy. Basically.
So
Which door? Where's the door? This thing, which I'm standing
this,
next
this
to.
one, yeah. So this room, this one up here, most likely won't have much in it, or
Oh, we should
What
check there
leaders?
first.
yeah.
Let me just check something. I'm trying to see the architecture of this place meets with the central room. If this place could possibly open to the center room.
Yeah, from what I
You can do an
about-
intelligence test to try and remember, from what you saw before.
As a player, that should, and this should lead to somewhere different.
So you can recall there were some adjoining rooms to the main hall, and that this might be one of them. Just at the very, between here, there might be one more wall or one more room before the main area.
Okay, so I ask for the lieutenant for half of his guys to station here in this corridor.
Okay.
And we will go to the other door in the main hall to open way for the other half.
Let me just set these guys up.
And we continue with our flamer friends.
Okay. I might just give you control of the flamer guys. It may be easier. Okay, you guys can control those flamer stormtrooper dudes. So you told those troopers to just stay in that hall there outside that door you guys were looking at, yeah? Okay.
I say to those that are at this door to get behind the dining table.
Yep. There's another flamer guy there if you want to take him as well.
And
Sure.
of course, Pippin is not here right now.
Do you want to take this flamer guy?
We might as well. Flamers
Okay.
are...
They have all 3 flamer guys, would you?
Okay, we open the door and I tell the flamers to flame on if danger appears.
Okay, go ahead.
I will kick in this door instantly that I'm standing at.
That you're standing at? Okay.
Yep.
We kick the door as well, me and Flamer 1. This Flamer kicks as well.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Seems the cult has mostly abandoned the forward areas.
That means they're probably setting up in readiness for us to enter the Grand Hall.
I ask Ficus to Geiger counter this place.
I whip it out.
Yep,
And the Geiger counter too.
So this time the energy is coming from that direction.
Okay, I ask for the other half to station here.
Okay. Do you want the lieutenant to go with this group, or?
Okay, yes. and we will stay at the middle.
We will stay at the store, you said?
We're going to the middle, okay.
Oh.
Sorry about that, guys.
You gotta move yourself, baby.
Alright, I don't know what we was doing.
That's
You got
fine.
in the middle. Yeah. Alright, so all the stormtroopers, except the flamer dudes, are back somewhere, and the wounded guys and the Medicaid are in the flanking areas, and you guys are at the main entrance there.
So basically, what I want to do, I Skype tell them, is they breach first, taking them by surprise on the flanks, and then we breach in the middle. So I'm waiting their input.
I
Keep it
asked what happens if we encounter another traitor, adapted Starties, or yeah.
Pray to the Emperor.
Always a good answer. Okay, give me a sec. Okay.
If this breach goes right, I'm going to feel like the smartest guy in the world.
Okay, so do you want everyone to breach at the same time, yeah?
Not everyone. The two at the sides will breach at the same time, but we, in the middle, will breach after they breach it.
Okay, so they breach into the other rooms. Let me just reveal that.
We could do a silent breach and do it sneaky like.
Sneaky beaky like Phil. What you say it?
Okay, let me just set these guys up. Okay, they're set up. These guys here. These guys over there. And that guy there. Alright, so you hear a confirmation from both of them, and they start breaching, and you start hearing slamming doors, and a few more running, and then like you hear the open fire of like laser weaponry firing off, and the return of like a heavy amount of auto gun fire, and then quite soon after the sound of screaming and combat. Do you guys want to break the door open?
Yes.
Okay.
Could we do it stealthily so we get like a surprise round from this direction, or is that something we can't do?
I don't think they're surprised anymore. Yeah.
How do you stealthily breach the door?
Opening it without making a noise.
Okay, so you guys can see everything now, yeah?
Yeah.
So when you break in, you see the Inquisitorial Stormtroopers rushing from the side rooms, firing off their hell guns in rapid fire, and roll initiative.
Fuck, I wanted them to be like up here. And I...
We should have went up one more door on the sides.
yeah.
Oh, they probably only have muskets.
I'm gonna roll the strange cultists as a group, along with the stormtroopers.
Could we actually be like inside the room when combat starts?
No, we just open the doors.
You just kick the doors down. This is basically how it happens. So.
Okay.
You said you wanted the stormtroopers to go first, so. Right. So I think that's everything. Everyone has rolled initiative, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so who's faster? Boone, what's your agility? And Flo, what's your agility?
37.
40.
Okay, so Flo goes first. Alright, Flo, what do you want to do?
Let's try out my brand new hunting rifle. I put a red dot laser sight on it as well. I'll half aim at this sorry motherfucker.
Okay.
Plus 40.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the cultists at the front all seem to have like auto guns of various description, and then there's 4 cultists at the back hiding behind a pillar that seem to have hunting rifles or long lasses and the like. Okay, so this is hunting rifle. Just okay. Okay. That guy tries to dodge. And he fails. Roll damage.
Remember with the pen 3.
Yeah,
if you're
non-stopper
using
bullets.
Yeah.
And it has 2d10 extra damage because it's accurate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Low roll. Alright, pen 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That leaves him with no armor, and then his toughness is. So you do 9 damage, it doesn't kill him.
Is
Nearly.
he taking cover behind that wood?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Okay.
That's why, that's why he's not dead, so.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, so Boone, your turn.
Okay, I fire at this guy. So plus 20 because plus 10 Helgun, plus 10 sight. Red dot.
Red dot applies on single shots. Are you single shotting?
No. So...
Okay, well, 10 for the semi-auto, 10 for the Helgun, so I think it's just 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else on it, I don't know.
But... Wow.
Okay, well that's a jam actually.
I re-roll that.
Yeah. Epic breaches gun just jams immediately.
Christopher, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, at least it's an open jam. Yeah.
Wow, that's pain. Alright, well decrease your thing by 1 fate point and you miss, just barely.
Yeah.
Alright. So at the back, you guys see a very ominous ritual of some kind being led by none other than now who you know to be Lord Dark Obrook. He and a number of cultists who are, almost twitching in sort of spasmic frenzy as they sort of channel the warp, are over the corpse of what is undoubtedly, as you guys can see now, his own father. So it seems he's sacrificed his father to chaos. And it's very likely his mother, either went before him or is somewhere in this compound, perhaps. But the mutilated remains of his father are, literally being chopped up by a knife in his hand right now as he, portions off part of his body and sacrifices them to different gods of chaos, basically.
Would I know anything about summoning demons rituals? I guess not.
Unless you know anything about demonology or anything.
I don't think so, no.
No, but you know this is bad.
Yeah.
It's not good, let's put it that way.
I wouldn't necessarily know that they're probably summoning a demon, but... No, I don't.
Well, you have no idea what they're doing, but they're conducting some sort of heretical as fuck ritual, so...
Just fucking stop them. Just shoot a fucker.
As you guys come into this room, and, over the cacophony and the din of battle, you could swear you guys hear, sort of, strange voices on the wind. It's the best way to describe it.
Oh god.
Let me hear what you say. So, Yeah, so basically you feel that the air and stuff in this room is chilled and unnaturally settled and unsettled. Sorry, shadows in the room seem to become unnaturally deep as the cultists continue to chant, and you hear voices and glimpses of fleeting echoes of past events in your lives, sort of reliving themselves around the room.
Oh shit.
So
It's like a
you know,
normal day for me in real life.
as you're in this room, you all automatically suffer a -10 willpower penalty to everything, okay? Because this room is unnatural as fuck. Like, the shadows seem to, like, grow out of the floor like sludge, if you know what I mean, and you see disembodied hands, and you see, like, the faces of your, parents and things, screaming in the walls and things like that. And,
would resistant psychic powers stop this?
no, it's not a psychic power, it's
Okay.
just a natural effect
Yeah.
of what's going on.
So this is why Boone missed, basically.
Well, there's also, in the
Let's say
description
that.
of what's happening, it literally says the following, so, machines suffer random glitches and breakdowns. So, yeah, I guess if it makes you feel better, sure.
Yeah.
According to what this ritual does, so I guess it works. Alright, so he doesn't do anything, he just continues chanting the strange ritual and, mutilating the remains of his father. Right, so the strange cultists all, begin to open fire. The ones with the autoguns at the side wheel around and start firing at the men who breach from the sides unexpectedly. They fire at you, they fire at everyone. So I'm just gonna roll to see how many they'll hit, if anything.
Keep in mind for me the camel cloak.
Yeah, I know. Just want to see if any of them hit anything first. Alright, so the strange cultist at the back would hit someone. That guy would hit someone. That guy would hit someone. That guy would miss. That guy would hit someone. 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 That guy would jam. So he's jammed. He's jammed. He'd miss. He'd hit. He's jammed. Hit, miss, miss, hit, miss, miss. Okay, so there's one, two. I'll do the 3 sniper guys first. Two of them are gonna fire at the stormtroopers, and one of them is gonna fire at the stormtroopers over here. So stormtroopers will dodge. One of them dodges, 2 of them get hit. So none of those guys will get accurate. So they just have hunting rifles. Or sorry, long lasses. What did long lasses do in term of damage again? Sorry.
I'll tell you right now. It is
10 plus 3 or 4 or something.
4.
And pen 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, so stormtroopers have carapace, so it's 4. So pen 3 and 4. Okay, so no damage from the first one, and then 5 damage from the other one. So this guy over here takes 5 damage. Now the autogun guys. This guy hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, so 3 of them are going to shoot at the stormtroopers, and the other 4 are going to shoot at you guys. So the stormtrooper, actually, yeah, I should have just rolled 3. Sorry. So the stormtrooper fails to dodge. That guy does dodge, and that guy doesn't dodge. So autoguns do how much damage? Does anyone know offhand?
1d10 plus 3. No pen.
Okay. Okay, so this stormtrooper here takes 5 damage, and then 2 damage, so 7 damage. The stormtrooper takes no damage, and then you guys, 4 of them shot at you, so let's see who they shoot at. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of you. Alright, no, there's not 9 of you, there's 10 of you, sorry.
Am I not, like, behind a wall?
Oh yeah, there's some of you behind the wall, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can only see 6 of you, so.
I am standing just around the corner. That helps.
Yeah, I'm not counting you, so. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, there was 6 of that shit. Sorry, it's only been 4 d10, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this guy here. 2 is Victus. 6 is Flo. And yeah, it should have been 6, never mind anyway. And 4 is that guy again. So Flo and Victus, they're shooting at you with autoguns. They shot you once each. Do you want to dodge? While I do the other guy's dodge.
Yes, I'll dodge.
That guy actually just barely manages to not dodge. So he just get hit. Okay, this guy takes 1 damage. Alright, so you guys get hit.
Did they roll to hit?
Yeah, they did. That was the hundreds before now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 damage to you, Victus, and 5 damage to you, Flo. And they hit you in the... Let me see which guys are those. The left leg for Victus, and the body for Flo.
Okay, so I'm good then.
Yeah. So you take 2 damage. Okay, that's the strange cultist's turn. Okay, so the Inquisitorial Stormtroopers over here all fire their Hellguns. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, okay. Oof. Crack fucking aims from these guys. So that guy hits, that guy hits, that guy hits, that guy misses, that guy hits, that guy misses, that guy hits, and they have like so much damage. Alright, so let's see if they can dodge. This guy's actually just immediately gonna die, because he has no dodges left. This guy here can dodge, that guy there, and that guy there. Fails to dodge, so that guy is creamed no matter what, because Hellguns are ridiculous. That guy does dodge 1, but the guy hits on many, he's gonna die anyway. And this guy here got hit by 1, so he's at least gonna die anyway. Alright, Mira, your turn.